Hello, everybody. This is Mary Kay from MK. Okay, it's early. Sorry. This is Mary Kay from MKK's Artful Journey. Welcome, everybody. Hey, some of you had requested to see not cross stitching, but embroidery. So I have this embroidery item that I have been doing, and it's a running cloth, and I was doing the little flowers on it at this point. So what I do first is you get one of these thingies, and it's called an embroidery hoop, and you put it over the top of it like this, so that it gets your item that you're working on right out front. Then you have your embroidery needle. Oh my gosh, I gotta thread it. So, and what I normally do is I normally have three, it looks like, strands of thread that I thread onto it. One thing you could do is wrap the thread around it, around this, and sometimes when you fold it, it goes right through the hole. Sometimes, not always. So, all right, so you get the light just right. Let me just make sure there's nothing on it. Look for the hole through the light and put your thread through it. I don't know if you can see that, but I got two threads through it. Okay, well, let's try again. So look through the hole, through the light, so you can see where the hole is. And then, come on, thread. All right, there's the hole. Oh my gosh. You won't be able to lick your thread anymore to get it. Since the Copic virus, right? Okay, then you go to the back of your stuff, and you want to run your thread through the back, because you want to make your knot first so that you don't have to make it later. So I just run it through a couple of times. Let me see here. Let me pull this all the way up a little bit more. And just make your knot in the back. So you got your knot already. There. And then you can just stitch over that to hide that string. Okay, I don't remember. There was one little trick that you could do to do your knot. So these are like little petals. So with little petals, you want to go up through the bottom, like that. Pull it all the way. Wrap it around like this, and kind of hold it right there. Let me think. I'm thinking about this. Okay, then you want to come down through the top. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think as I'm doing this, because there's a certain way. No, that's wrong. I did that wrong. I have to pull out my thread because I'm trying to remember. Okay. Let's try this again. Got a three thread because I pulled it out. Look for your thread in the light. Okay, wait. These are not even. No wonder I was having such a hard time. All right. You're going to have to stick some wax on this end of it or something because you can't lick it anymore. Well, if you do lick it, you just wash your embroidery afterwards. So you find the light. Find the light through the needle. And push your thread through it. Come on, thread, go. It's not listening. Okay. I'm going to get it this time. Come on. I see the hole. You know, there is these little threaders that you can put it through. Huh. I did it, but I missed one. La, 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 la. Lord, I'm asking you to help me thread this one more time. Thank you. Push them together. Find the hole. Yay! Thank you, God. Okay. So what you do is you wrap this around. You wrap this around like this. You put your needle back down into the same, well, not the same hole, but next to the same hole that you brought your thread out in. And I'm just gonna, this is kind of twisted. I'm just gonna untwist it. There we go. And when you're coming back down, what you want to do is you want to come up at the top, up the top here, and you're going to go through this like this, and it's twisted still, and you're going to pull it like that, and then you're going to go over the top of that down again to link it. So that's kind of twisted there. I'm sorry, but you know, what's going to happen. So you go up, boo, 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 up through the bottom of that little petal. You wrap it around and go down, not through the same hole, but kind of next to it or ahead of it. I don't know, whatever. Then when you come up through the middle of the thread. Gotta come up to the top. Come on, to the top. There we go. You want the middle of the thread to be over the top, and I'm gonna turn this way because it goes. Well, it's just not gonna lay for me the way I want it to. So pull it up through the top. Don't pull it real hard because you want your petal to give it some form there. And then pull it down. So that's one type of stitch. And I'm just going to continue this around until you get it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you know, beginners, you know, always need to have extra teaching sometimes. I haven't done this since, I want to say grade school. Because when I was in grade school, I made a dress. And it had a sunflower on it. Oh. We have a issue going on back here. There we go. Then pull it through. That one's a little shorter. Well, I think it's just a little shorter. It's just because that one was a little shorter. And then pull around. So maybe it's only going to be a stitch a day because there's so much to learn. But I'll show you. I have to find my embroidery thread. I know it's here somewhere. Let me look. I think it's in the back over there. I'll just do a second video and do the greenery. So, boy, I don't know where I was going with that one. Look, this is way up here. I wasn't even paying attention. So we're going to pull that out. We're going to pull this one out. Pull this one out. See, sometimes you have to really watch what you're doing. And you always want your back to look as good as your front. And I have a book, too, that has all the different stitches in it. Like there's a French knot. All right, hold it up to the light so I can see. Oh, first try. Look at that. Thank you, God. I always have to thank God because, you know, he's the one who's in control. So, up we go. Around. Oh, I'm just going to hold that because I want it to around and down, then back up again. I want to make sure that it's at the end of that because it's my fingers are getting numb. Catching. You know why it's catching? Because there's this thread right here that's gone in there. There. Oop. Almost let go of my hole there. All right. So there we go. And then pull it through. There we go. See? So see the petals forming? So up through, around, and down. Pull it. And then go up the very tip. And down. See, it's coming together. I hope you can see that. Oh, yeah. Do 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 do. 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 Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's kind of like the waltz. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, ready? The waltz. 1, 2. Oops, hold that out. Swirl around. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even, if you want to, you can even do this, you know, and go down. So I remember the stitches now, you know, that I'm going through this. So I don't know if you saw that, so I'll do it on the last one. Okay. That's funny, my hands are getting a little numb. I think it's because my neck is not in the right place. So, you pull it up, then you go back to the same area, go underneath and bring it up, push it with your finger and bring it up at the tip of that. Well, that's not the tip. At the tip of that. Then you make sure that the loop is behind your needle and push down there. So then we got a pretty little flower. Then what you're going to do, you're not going to just snip this off because then it'll unravel. So what you want to do is you want to go underneath. And you don't really have to make a knot. But if you go underneath far enough, oh, see now, if you go underneath far enough, you don't have to really make a knot. Because it's not knotty if you don't. It makes your back look a little bit better. One time I made this kitty one, and the back was so full of string, it was like this on the back. I sent it to my sister. So there's stitch 1. It's the petal stitch. And then tomorrow, we'll do the, or tonight, maybe I'll do another video. We'll do the stem. And then I'll see in here, let's see here, what else kind of stitches does it have? So it has some straight stitches. Here it'll have some French knots. So there you go. It's a little girl. And her little bow. Very pretty. All right. Thank you for watching with me. And I'll be back with another little embroidery session later on. And thank you for being with MKK's Artful Journey. Bye.